Well, investing in the stock market is imperative if you want to accumulate enough money to retire comfortably. But as you get older, you start nearing retirement, there should be an equal focus on protecting what you've already earned.
This morning, we're continuing our 5-part educational series with Omaha's retirement strategist, Darrell Bryant. Each week, Darrell highlights one element of financial planning and breaks it down in a simple, straightforward way that's easy to understand. And today's lesson is safe money options.
Darrell is one of the area's leading financial advisors. He hosts a weekly retirement radio show in Omaha that airs Saturday mornings on 1110 KFAB, and he hopes folks plan for retirement right here in Omaha. Welcome back, Darrell Bryant.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
We're going to learn some good stuff today, and this is all about safe money, right? Yep. What do you mean by safe money?
Well, here's what the retiree is looking for. I mean, everybody's looking for a safe haven occasionally, but the retiree is definitely looking for somewhere where they can park their dollars, and we can't have any real devaluation at this point in time, right?
Yeah.
So the problem is with a lot of these vehicles that you might have to choose from, a lot of people don't understand them, Mike. So I'm going to try to clear up some things, and I want to focus this morning too on annuities. So we're going to spend just a couple of minutes on this. So if you have some safe money, let's say, or you have some dollars you want to keep safe, let's say you have your $1 million is laying around, Mike, and you say, you know what am I going to do with this, okay? Well, we could consider going to CDs here, right? We could consider a CD, certificate of deposit. You run down to the bank. I did a little research last night. I know I can go out, and if I want to lock my money up for 5 years, I can get 2% on that, okay? 2%, 5 years. Doesn't sound all that attractive,
like a lot.
Particularly in light of the fact that inflation is running about 2%. And then we're going to have to pay taxes on that as well. So we're actually losing money, right, if we use a CD. But you know it's there, right? You know it's safe.
That's safe.
And so that's the draw. That's the carrot for that. We could consider going to something like a bond, a corporate bond. I did a little research on that last night as well. Corporate bonds on a 10-year hold, a 10-year bond, you might enjoy about a 3.85% rate of return.
They're keeping your money twice as long.
Keeping your money twice as long, and it is only as safe as what? It's only as safe as the issuing entity. So if we own a corporate bond, we're sure hoping that corporation stays in business, right? So they can continue to pay our 3.85%. And that's going to be taxable to you as well as you earn some interest on that. And the problem in this environment is if we go to a 10-year bond or any bond, the Fed is going to be raising rates pretty soon. So as soon as the Fed raises rates, the value of this existing bond that you went out and got, Kelly, if you have a 3.8% bond and you want to sell this bond next year, but I can go out and get a 4.5% bond, why would I want your crummy old 3.85? Okay? So it's not going to be worth as much.
Crummy.
It's crummy, okay? It's now a crummy bond. So nobody's going to want your 3.85% bond when they can go get 4.5. So you would have to sell that at a discount, so you would lose money, right? So are bonds completely safe? No, they're not safe. The issuing entity could default, and if you want to sell it next year, it could be down in value. That takes us to annuities. I'm going to clear up some things about these annuities, if I could, and here's the problem. When you consider different types of vehicles, you have to remember when you get online and you research annuities or CDs or mutual funds or ETFs, what you're going to find is a whole lot of shiny lures out there, and they're trying to attract you or trying to disturb you. So I'm going to try to clear up a couple things, but I want to cover something with you first, and that is that before I go into these annuities, I want you to know that I have a certification both on the annuity side through the Institute of Business and Finance, and I'm also certified in mutual funds. Okay, neither one of these are perfect vehicles, right? Neither one of them are perfect vehicles. You can make a lot of money here and lose a lot of money fast. We're not going to make a ton of money, but we're not going to lose any money on annuities. But here is the misnomer about annuities. A lot of people will walk into my office and they just won't understand them because there's a lot of hoopla online. Big loads, big front-end loads, big fees, no returns. Okay, this is the mantra of the person that's online. So I'm going to switch to this board and I'm going to explain to you about an annuity. This is probably the best annuity product I've seen in 30 years. It's available currently. I'm not going to tell you the name of the annuity. I'm going to tell you some features of this annuity.
Let's hear it. We want to know.
And the reason is because of the compliance nature of my industry. But this is an actual page from a brochure of an annuity, and we've changed the name here. We're just calling it a designer index. Now here's the deal, Mike. Let's say you say, you know what, with my $1 million, Darrell, what if I put in this designer annuity, right? If I put in, and this is an award-winning product. if I put my money in this designer product right here, what do I get? Well, here's what you get. As soon as your money is received by the home office of this company, and let's say it was back in 1996, and we're going to look through 2016, I want you to imagine that you're going to ride the green line. Now, this is a backcast rate of return over this 20 years, earning 6.24%, which is higher than the S&P itself. Now, most people would have one look at this and say, I'll take the green line. It's smoother, and it has a higher number attached to it. Here's the deal. As soon as your money is received by this insurance company, I want you to imagine a safe appearing right here, okay, like a, okay, your money is safe, okay? Right. And then I want you to imagine a couple of guys in yellow coats pushing this thing on casters up the hill, because every 3 years, as you cross your 3rd year anniversary, I want you to imagine that whatever it grows to is then secured again. So at first
it resecures. It
resecures. So you have a guaranteed principal right here. So imagine it says Mike's $1 million on a tape right across the front. When you hit the 3-year mark, I want you to imagine these guys are pushing this thing up the hill. Now, you know they're not going to be pushing this thing up the hill, right? This is just a word picture, right?
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
So as soon as they get up there, at 3 years, they're going to tear off the old tape that said 1 million, and let's just say that it grew to 1.2 million. Sure. They're going to tear off the old tape. They're going to put on the new tape that says 1.2 million. And that's your new guarantee principal.
Do I get 3 new guys pushing again?
You got 3 new guys.
I want more strength.
Yeah.
Listen, the number is right on your screen.
Ready to go.
The number is going to be on your screen right now if you want to receive a free portfolio x-ray to determine how risky your portfolio is. 402-932-2141.
Or, of course, you can always head on over to DBryantRetirementStrategies.com for more information.
And next week on our educational series, it's the one thing that can literally eat away at your retirement nest egg, taking away years of retirement income if you're not paying attention. So what is it? Darrell, it's fees, isn't it? And Darrell says fees are like termites. They barely notice. You can't really notice them until it's too late. You don't want to miss out on this eye-opening segment. That is next Wednesday right here on the Morning Blend. A lot of stuff to cover, but just reach out to your office too.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot you need to know about this, and as a disclosure, I must say there's a lot about this. Get full and fair disclosure on all the components of this product, and when you call in, I'll show you how this thing works. You're probably going to love it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
thanks, Darrell.
Well, thanks, Darrell.
Good information.